So, I wanted to start off today's stream with in a new. And I've never supported Kickstarter before, and I've always thought it was a cool idea, but I've never. I don't know. I feel funny donating money to games that you're just not 100% sure what you're getting, which I guess in most games you don't really know what you're getting till you play it, but Kickstarter is a little different. So everyone's been going crazy about this Kickstarter today, and this literally started today. And let me refresh it because it probably went up. Yeah, it's literally this started today for an like. I'm always hesitant of Kickstarter MMOs too because you got to think that when you have an MMO that's being kickstarted, they have to actually pay for servers and everything, and I feel like there's a lot of upkeep behind the initial cost of the game. So I'm a little hazy on supporting MMOs and Kickstarter, but everyone's been telling me to check this out. So it's called Crowfall Throne War for the PC and MMO by Artcraft Entertainment. Now I'm gonna watch this to see what's up. So let's check it out. It's pretty good. I mean, it looks decent. It looks like, oh, kind of like Warcraft and WildStar almost.
Hi, I'm Gordon Walton, and I've executive produced some games you might have heard of, such as Ultima Online, The Sims
Ooh.
Online, Star Wars Galaxies,
Ooh.
and Star Wars The Old Republic.
Oh.
Hi, and I'm J. Todd Coleman. I'm the creative director of Shadowbane, Wizard
Never
101,
played
and
it,
Pirate
never played
101.
it.
And we're the founders of Artcraft Entertainment.
So our goal at Artcraft is to create a new type of online experience, something that hasn't been done before.
I want to play something with the intensity of a season of Game of Thrones, only in a game setting.
Yeah, exactly. Allies, enemies, alliances, betrayal, conquest. These are the components that we feel are lacking in today's online experiences.
And we're going to change that.
So Crowfall is a mix of a massively multiplayer online role-playing game and a strategy game. The problem is those are two very, very different genres. In an MMO, the expectation players have is that the world will be persistent, actually permanent. In a strategy game, the expectation is that the game is over when somebody wins. So imagine a family gets together once a year for a game of Risk. Only it's not for a different game of Risk every year. They're getting together to continue the same game of Risk. Like at the end of the night, they just throw a tablecloth over the board. They come back the next year, remove the cloth, and all the pieces are in the same place. So they pick up the game from where they left off last year. The first year would actually be a hell of a lot of fun. Everybody would be in the game, jockeying for position, trying to figure out where their place was in the world. By year two, one person, let's say Uncle Bob, starts to pull ahead. A few people drop out. The other people are still kind of enjoying themselves.
Pretty
though
weird
it's pretty
family.
obvious that they're not going to win. By year three, Bob is clearly pulled ahead and everyone else is bored. In fact,
Wow.
the only one having fun at this point is Uncle Bob.
He
Fast
went
forward
all out.
10 years. Bob is now an unassailable tyrant, and anyone who even tries to challenge him is crushed instantly. Nobody's having fun, not even Uncle Bob. This is the problem with a strategy game. A strategy game inherently has to have a chance to restart, or the game simply doesn't work. It stops being fun.
That's
So how do we
true.
marry the concepts of an MMO, which is supposed to be persistent and forever, with a strategy game, which is supposed to naturally come to an end? We have a solution, and it's based on the passage of time. We call it Eternal Heroes, Dying Worlds.
So the concept is the heroes are permanent, but the worlds, they're not. They decay, they get destroyed. Imagine you're playing a campaign, say 3 months. The campaign ends. Well, your character doesn't get destroyed, the world gets destroyed. After that's done, you get to pick a whole new campaign. At any given time, there may be dozens of campaigns. You just choose one, and in you go.
Each world in the Crowfall universe is unique. Unique map, unique rule set, unique victory conditions. It's like a bunch of massively multiplayer games of Risk all running together at the same time. Players choose a world and then a team, either a faction or a guild, and then they vie for control of that world.
At the beginning
Sounds
of every
interesting.
campaign, players are dropped into new worlds that are unknown to them. They don't know where they are, where they're going, or what's around them.
When your player lands there for the very first time, it's like the first turn of civilization. Our whole world is fully dynamically created at the beginning of the campaign. All the oceans, continents, rivers, hills, they're all different in every world.
Each map is filled with ancient ruins and towns, caves, stuff for players to explore.
Not only do you have to explore the physical
Whoa,
world,
nice
but you also
hair.
have to explore
Holy
the
crap.
different rules that can change from campaign to campaign, such as how strong magic is, what races are present, and what technology you can use.
So we solved the challenge of resetting the strategy map without wiping the players. That's awesome in and of itself, but what if we take it further? If the worlds are going to reset anyway, why not let them be fully destructible?
From the moment Todd came to me and told me about this game, the one thing that I really was excited about was the destruction.
The world is made of voxels, which are little building blocks, a bit like Minecraft, but much smaller.
Oh,
Most people
this
are
is what
using
EverQuest
voxels for
Next is
creation.
using,
They're
I
them
think.
to create sandboxes where people can build. We're using for a very different reason. We're using voxels for destruction. This game is all about creating sandcastles and then kicking them over.
Players
kinda
can
cool.
do everything from blow holes in walls, they can dig tunnels underneath keeps and siege from below.
The idea of coming around a corner, finding another player, shooting a fireball, hitting a wall, blowing that up, and having that fall down on that player was just an awesome idea.
Once you allow players to build and destroy castles, they can claim territory. And with territory comes real political power.
The fealty system is based on trees. You can grant lands to vassals, and then they can in turn grant that land to vassals of their own.
There's two types of worlds. Campaign worlds are like a soccer match. They have a beginning, a middle, and an end. And then the players move on and take that experience into the next game. The Eternal Kingdoms, though, are like the whole soccer season.
The Eternal Kingdoms is where you would come back between campaigns. It's where your player housing is. It's also where you would, count your spoils from war or lick your wounds if you didn't have such a successful bout.
The player who owns the world gets to decide things like the taxes and the tariffs and even the PvP rules. Those players completely control those worlds. So to get to this point, it's required a significant outlay of money. Some of that's come from external investors. A big chunk of it actually came from us. And I know you've heard stories about game designers and producers who have sold their company for tens of millions of dollars. You're not those guys. So this is a significant risk for us, right? We're doing this because we fundamentally want to see this game get made. We're hoping that you guys want to see it get made too. That's why we decided to go directly to Kickstarter and appeal to you, because we don't want to look for external money if we can help it.
We clearly know how to raise money from publishers or from venture capitalists if we need to, but we don't want them dictating how the game gets made. We'd
Right.
rather make the game for you.
Yeah, the problem with external money is once you take a bunch of money from somebody, all of a sudden they start doing spreadsheets and saying, okay, how can we adapt this game to appeal to a broader and broader audience because we'll make more money? And when you do that, the vision inevitably suffers.
True.
We'll do what it takes to get the game made, but frankly, we'd rather be working for you. From all of us at Art
Oh,
Craft,
geez,
We really
not one of
believe in this
these.
game, and we really want to
Oh,
make it.
jeez,
please
don't
support
do
our
it.
Kickstarter, and we'll
Oh, God. They did it. Well, it looks really interesting. It's like Game of Thrones meets EVE Online. Wow. That is a pretty big statement there. Ultima Online and Star Wars Galaxies, that's pretty huge for that guy to be working on. I don't know. So what is Crowfall? Crowfall is a new MMO game brought to you by a bunch of dudes who we saw in the video. Seamless blend. Players control eternally. Characters are persistent, but the campaign worlds are not. Players are immortal champions traveling between realms to fight eternal war of the gods. Each campaign world is a server or realm. It exists for a limited time, typically 1 to 3 months, until a win condition. Now, what a win condition? That's Let me clean my glasses here for a second. I'm a total nerd. Yeah. Okay. With each passing season, the world grows more deadly as the land is consumed by an unstoppable legion of dead, the hunger. At the end of winter, the campaign is over, a victor is declared, and the map is wiped, and that world. Wow, this is literally Game of Thrones. Holy crap! Because if anyone knows anything about Game of Thrones, um, everyone is trying to, it's all political, everything's political in Game of Thrones, but everyone's ignoring the threat from beyond the wall, which is the White Walkers and all that fun stuff. So this is like the same exact thing, except for it keeps resetting. But the characters are never wiped. Instead, the participants take their winnings back home to the Eternal Kingdoms to prepare and strategize for the next campaign. So the Eternal Kingdoms is actually a permanent, like personal home area that doesn't go away. But it's like a housing thing that's okay. Okay. Everything changes and that changes everything. What is it? Procedurally generated. Mm-hmm. 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 The beginning event each campaign is like the first one. Players are dropped into a harsh amount of far where the world is craft weapons, get secure a stronghold. Mm-hmm. Forge alliances to conquer the world. Allies, enemies, empires, betrayal, risk, conquest. Whoa. These are two types of worlds in Crowfall. There are two types of worlds. The campaign worlds which produce materials in the Eternal Kingdoms, which are oh, those sons of bitches. I understand this now. So the Eternal Kingdoms is like your, let's say, your home instance, like your personal little area. And I'm gonna assume in order to build anything into that, you actually need to go into the campaign worlds to get resources. Oh, okay, okay. If each campaign is like a soccer match, the Eternal Kingdom encompasses the entire season. These will. If each campaign is like a soccer match, the Eternal Kingdoms encompass the entire season. Okay. Unlike the campaigns, these worlds are permanent and they are completely managed and owned by the players. Okay. Players act as rulers. They can divide up their domains into provinces and grant those lands to other players. So, wait. Players act as rulers. They can divide their domains into in your Eternal Kingdom, you can do that? Wait, hold. Back up the bus. Hold on a second. So, each campaign. Now, they can divide up their domains into provinces and grant those lands to other players, benevolent monarch. What, are they talking about the Eternal Kingdom? The Eternal Kingdom can be massive with mountains and rivers, castles and villages. Then they are also devoid of resources, stone, iron, wood. To gain the resources, players will have to participate in campaigns or treat with those who do. Since each campaign world is unique and time limited, we can change the rules for the game for more rules. Which races can participate? What is the campaign's duration? How our teams are working off? This is what resources can you get? How abundant are they? How harsh the game is survival? Oh, whoa! Okay, so for somebody like me, this oh man, this game is kind of like I'm honestly most interested in the whole players act as ruler. Like the Eternal Kingdoms can be massive with mountains. They are also so you control your own kingdom, but you can also give land to other players in your kingdom. This is incredible. This is interesting, and I'm very curious to how deep of a system it's going to be. Since what rules? What are the rules for death and do items decay on death? Can I loot the corpse? Play your way. The worlds of Crowfall are divided into discrete zones, and each one circles around the hunger. The closer the world is to the center, the greater the risk and the higher the reward. Oh, okay. Each campaign will be different. You and in quotes your guild can decide which style is right for you. If you change your mind, you can always try a different campaign with a fresh start every time. Eternal Kingdoms, risks set by the player monarch. Resources severely limited, no blah blah blah. These play these player owned and player managed kingdoms are the only permanent non-time limited worlds. They are complete functional worlds but lack resource factories such as quarry or blah blah and produce only common reagents. Players rule these home worlds as monarchs and can grant land to other players in exchange for oaths of fealty, levy taxes, and force trade restrictions, and set the PvP rules within your domain. So wait a minute. Sounds promising, but they pull see Arcanair, that's will they be able to pull it off? That's a great question. No, you're not going to know till it comes out. But then again, you have a game like oh geez, Star Citizen, who started on Kickstarter, and they've gotten funded so many times over, and that game is like what? There's one module out for that game, and they have like $40 million or something like that. Like, and that game is way more ambitious than this seems to be. Now this is now okay. Now I'm reading this. Levy taxes and force trade restrictions set the PvP rules within your domain. Now, if every player gets to have an eternal kingdom, why would you go to anybody else's? That that is what like an oath of like. All right, you can grant land and titles to other players in exchange for oaths of fealty. What is an oath of fealty? What is that? Levy taxes. Why would I want to join someone else's? Why would I want to like? Why would I want? All right, let's say Arcanair. Let's say you have an Eternal Kingdom and I have one too, and you have a castle that I can buy from you and be your vassal. Why would I do that? I'm curious. Like, I wonder if they get into more in depth with that because I don't understand. Oh, they're going over each ring right now. Okay, the infected. Wait, no, Eternal King. I think they got those mixed up. The infected, three faction worlds. The proving grounds for order, balance, and chaos. Players join one of three divine factions and battle for control of a world. The goal for order is to capture as much territory as possible before the world is destroyed. The goal for balance is to ensure there is no clear victor between order and chaos. God's Reach. These worlds are more deadly and the stakes are high. The alliance of the old gods hold no sway here. Yeah. On those worlds, it's guild versus guild. It's kind of cool. Excuse me. The dregs. On the razor-thin edge of the hunger lies the dregs, worlds utterly drained of warmth, about to shatter into dust. Alliances between guilds are weak and brittle. These every man for himself are deadly and unforgiving, yet they yield the greatest reward for those who can survive. Okay, so if you're a total wuss, then you probably want to stay in the first couple, and if you're awesome, okay. Heroes. You are a world champion of the gods. Campaigns come and go, but your heroes will live on and continue to advance from one campaign to the next. Character customization. Yeah, I mean, I like the art style. To be totally honest, I really like it. It's very reminiscent of WildStar, and I really did like. I like that art style. It might have been a little too cartoony. This seems like a kind of a mix between Warcraft and WildStar, which it's not bad. Heroes are created using a deep character customization system with users selected advantages and disadvantages. Start with a base archetype such as Knight and add advantages such as Eli, which and disadvantage. Oh, I like that. In an MMO, I actually like the fact that feels very RPG like. The fact that you have to choose negatives about your character. You don't see that ever in any MMO. And that's awesome they have that. You can create and manage multiple characters and participate in multiple campaigns at once, each with unique power, skills, and resources. Depends on it. Yeah, Arcanair. I don't know, man. It's one of those things. I hope they show like why people want to, why other people want to become vassals of other people. Like I'm curious to see what the real reasons are for that. Arch, whatever types. Each hero archetype represents a core role and playstyle. For instance, certain heroes will be extremely effective in combat situations, while others will excel at crafting and resource management. That's me. Yeah, unfortunately, if this game comes out and I stream it, I'm going to be the boring person. Um, sorry. Though each role is initially balanced for distinct players, will have many ways. Swordsman, tank. Okay, so this is the archetype. Archetype is the knight, and he can become a swordsman, which is a tank, crusader, DPS, sentinel, specialist range. Interesting. As characters grow, they can collect up to 3 disciplines, which are subclasses, just archery, blacksmith. Wow, that's very Star Wars Galaxies like. I like that. Kickstarter's to fund the core module of Crowdfall. Okay. So core module. I wonder. I hope this whole Kickstarter describes only the core module, and like, say for example, Eternal Kingdoms or something is like not part of the core. Like I hope the core module is this entire thing. How many games can you play the poker? Blah, blah, blah. Think of the core module like our baseline deck of cards. This is the foundation of the game on which all variant rule sets can be built. Okay. Much of the core module work has already been done. We are looking to the community to help us finish it. Specifically, we will use these funds to build the core module. Multiplayer, persistent, multi-world. Okay. Character creation. 12 archetype sets. That's cool. Create 3 characters per account. That's fine. I'm a one character kind of guy, so that doesn't bother me at all. Physics system, which drives how integration of the voxel farm technology. I really like other games don't use this voxel thing, and I really like it. However, I feel like you can just troll the crap out of people. Like, can't you just go to someone's thing, like their cast, and decide like go to a corner and just pick at the corner and just, I don't know. It seems like it's a very trolly thing to do. The combat looks decent. It looks pretty good. I do like the combat. Well, from what it looks like, I haven't. Who knows if it's action or tab targeting, but you can't even tell if that's action because there's other, like Warcraft has abilities that you just do that. So Warcraft is tab targeting. Economy, yeah. Eternal Kingdoms, want. This is my draw to the game. Campaign rules. The core module is estimated to be delivered by winter 2016. First release with partial functionality. Oh, new sentence. First release with partial functionality will begin alpha testing in late summer of 2015. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to look at those bonuses up there. Our company is new, but our team has been doing this for a long time. I mean, Ultima Online was my all-time favorite game ever. I played that. I didn't play it as long as Warcraft because Warcraft has been out. Well, Warcraft Warcraft aged well. Ultima Online didn't, but it was still my favorite game, MMO ever. Star Wars Galaxies was excellent. The Old Republic I actually still play, and it's not bad. It's not a bad game. Okay, everyone's fantastic. All right, so let's see what the rewards are. Supporter, unique form badge, special event. Yeah, so nobody gives a crap about that. Contributor, earliest bird, digital copy of Crowfall, retail $50, access to Beta 2. Beta 2 is God knows when. So, contributor, same exact thing. Okay. Backer, access to Beta 1, digital crap no one really cares about. 1 month VIP membership. What is a VIP membership? I don't know. I wonder if they have a... Is it a subscription-based game? All right, well, whatever. I'll look at the FAQ after. All right, so let's assume that's a subscription. 1 month VIP membership. Arcane weapon recipe set, cosmetic. Good. I'm glad it says cosmetic. Copper avatar frame. Copper form badge. Bronze. Access to Alpha 3. 2 more months. All right, so... patron title. Silver patron. 6 months in total. Exclusive god statue for your personal kingdom. 1 additional character slot, 4 total. Ah, okay. So they're going to sell you character slots. Not bad. Access to Alpha 2 for 175. That could be what it is, Arcanair. It starts off as buy to play and might have a premium subscription. That's possible. Maybe it'll say it in the FAQ down below. But all right, 175, a cottage for your kingdom, increase your bank size, name a fallen hero. No idea what that is. Exclusive Kickstarter strong Alpha 2. $250. Wait a minute. There's more, I think. Yeah, there is more. Okay, I'm gonna go buy this on the side. Amber Patron Early Bird Special of the $250 Amber Patron. See below. Excuse me, I'm getting a little bit cold. Physical collector's edition of Crowfall. 5 years of VIP veteran membership. That's gotta mean months. That's gotta mean months. That can't be years. That's insane. 5 bonus tax-free parcel you can. What alpha is this one? This says access to Alpha 2. Let me scroll down. This says 5 years of veteran too. What does that mean? Okay, whatever. So $500 X. So this is it right here. This is what you guys want. If you want to play this summer in the Alpha 1, it's going to cost you 500 beans right there. This is what I was looking for right here. I mean, I'm psychotic when it comes to pre-ordering and buying games, but that is a little bit too much for me when all you really get extra is what? Name a location. Expanding. Yeah, I mean, that's a little too much for me, man. I don't know. Like, I would buy this one, 175. Say Alpha 1 is the end of the summer. Maybe Alpha 2 will be the beginning of the winter of this year. That's fine with me. I don't care. 500 is a little bit too much, though. That's kind of outrageous for Alpha 1. Oh, whatever. Okay, here are the good ones. $1,000. Custom unique guild heraldry, plus 10 bonus tax, blah, blah, blah. 1 additional villa. These villas and cottages for your kingdom, you can probably just get more, like by playing the game, I imagine. Right? Yeah. $2,500 Emerald Patron. 1 premiere backer studio tour in Austin. Travel not included. Get fucked. Oops. Get effed. Ag, you might have to bleep that out. Sorry. Monthly Q&A with Art, Craft, and Entertainment through core module launch. Upgrade one, man. $5,000. This is a good one. Access to pre-alpha testing. Please tell me pre-alpha testing is not what they're talking about above, saying this summer. That would be terrible. It's got to be alpha one, right? Maybe. I hope. $10,000. Bam. Let's get this one. Let's buy this one. Manipulate the rules and name your own time-limited campaign. Name and credits as design advisor. Invitation to a private dinner with the founders. Oh man. I mean, yeah. One additional. So I mean, I guess if you want to play right now, you gotta spend 5,000. But yeah, Ark. I know. I'm gonna have to tell him about that. Let's see. Where did it say? The module thing. Where was that? Yeah, this is a good word to look for. Yeah, I'll just type play in here and I'll eventually find it, right? No, it's not build. Or whatever. Whatever it said first playable something. Oh, first release with partial will begin alpha testing. So that's not pre-alpha. That's got to be alpha 1 if it says alpha testing. This says pre-alpha, so that's probably like right now. Maybe. Okay. Probably. So they're gonna get this made regardless, which is good. This game does look good to me. We want to build the game that we want and that you cook. Blah blah blah. Game development is difficult. Yeah, great. All right. What platform will it be on? Only available on Windows PC. Fine with me. Is there a monthly membership required? There is no monthly fee required. There is an optional monthly fee for players elect to sign up for VIP membership. To be clear, a VIP membership is not required to play this game. Okay. Is the game free to play with micropayments or is there a retail price? Crowfall is a buy to play, meaning that you only have to buy the retail game in order to play. You know, I was thinking the other day, buy to play is such a stupid term. Like, oh, it's one of those weird games where you buy it and you can play it. Like, doesn't just sound, whatever. Whatever. It just sounds kind of weird to me. With the purchase of the game, you get a single game account. This account can be used to log into the Crowfall game universe. Each account is limited to 3 characters, avatars, and one passive training slot. What is a passive training slot? Skill advancement for your characters is achieved by using using skills in the game, and 2 by using the passive, which allows you to select a skill for your characters to train. See, this what kind of makes me a little edgy is that, man, I feel like you're gonna have to buy things like passive training slots, which I feel might imbalance the game by using the passive skill training system. But then again, Eve has a whole passive thing, but you don't have to pay extra for it. What is a VIP? VIP members are given additional benefits, including passive training, what I just said, for all your characters, which allows you to select the skill for your character. Oh, okay. All right, so it's per character. Okay, that won't imbalance the game. It's only 1 passive per character, as long as you can't buy more. Priority access to all game servers. Oh, maybe you skip like queues. That'd be good. VIA badge, discount pricing on any purchases. That could be worth it. Behind the scenes access. Don't care. Other cool non-balance affecting benefits. I love how they point that out everywhere. That's good. I like that. Is there a micropayment shop? There is a limited micropayment shop which can only be used to buy things that do not affect the balance of the game. I really like the way they're wording this. I really, really do. Can I buy advancements or powerful items from the shop? No, the shop sells only cosmetic, non-balance affecting items. Game time and additional space, process land starting to be placed. See, you know why I don't like this parcels of land? Because I'm going to spend about $600 on that because I'm psychotic when it comes to personal things like a kingdom. What is the Arcane West? It's like so. Unique. This is unique for Kickstarter players who come late will not be able to create. Okay, yeah, that's whatever. You know, it's cosmetics, so I don't care. What is the avatar frame? Yeah, what is an additional character slot? Some Kickstarter. Yeah. Will the VIP give me? All right, no. If I buy extra character slots past 3, will the VIP membership give me passive training for those characters too? No. VIP memberships will only allow you to train 3 of your characters in parallel. Interesting. What is a personal kingdom and how do I get one? Every player starts with a small personal kingdom. This is sort of like a Minecraft realm. It's a world that you own that other players can come and visit if you let them. You control the administration of your kingdom. That means you can invite player in, kick them out, grant them land, charge them taxes, set the import-export rules, and turn on/off player versus player. That's cool. But I want to know why. I want to know why other players want to go to other players' kingdoms. That's what I want to know. Can I increase the size? Yes, some reward tiers includes bonus per the game 7-9. Increasing the size of your kingdom means you own more land that you have to king grant players on which they can build structures. Okay. These reward tiers also grant you dedicated buildings, castles, keeps, and cottages, which you can grant other players as vassals of your kingdom. Does the additional land grant me any in-game benefit? The benefit of having more land is indirect. You can attract more players to your kingdom to trade, craft, and socialize. I don't socialize. That's kind of a BS thing. I mean, eh. Building a vibrant, player-driven market will make the land of your kingdom will be more valuable. And you can leverage that perceived value in the form of higher taxes. The problem is though, if millions of people play this game, millions of people are gonna have kingdoms. That's the problem. I see these bonus parcels as tag. I see that these bonus. What does that mean? They're in game, not maintenance fees associated with it. Okay, so it's like a tax, basically, like in Star Wars Galaxies. What are the different testament phases between Beta 1, Alpha 3, etc.? Exactly. Why would someone choose your kingdom over someone else's? That's the thing. I want to get down to that. We decide we invite pre-alpha plus go back into development and so on. Until we have, okay. Will you complete the entire before you ship it? Once the core module is completed and tested, we will ship it. When is Alpha 1 tested? Alpha testing for certain features of the core module will begin at the end of summer 2015. We expect to be testing new features and content on a quarterly basis. Okay, that's good. That's good. So that's perfect actually. So hopefully Alpha 2 would be at the end of the year because I think I'm going to buy the Alpha 2 one. What are the name of Fallen? That means we use a program to generate each new campaign map with mountains treated. Part of this generation includes creating ruins in past civilizations haunted. We assign them names, the keep of or the king. Oh, okay, that's good. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Well, unique. How do you expect to premiere? How often do you expect to do premiere backers too? Oh, whatever. What is included in the dinner with the founders? Oh man, it's an invitation to dine privately with the founders of Artcraft. This reward will need to be pre-scheduled and is generally only available in Austin, Texas. Travel and lodging not included. If you prefer to meet in another city during the conference, that may be possible. Can we just go to their house? Hey man, nice house you have here. Can we have dinner? Uh, why are there no tiers about Kickstarter? Has an absolute backload of 10,000. I mean, okay. I'm not gonna lie. The more I read about the Eternal Kingdoms thing, the more I'm on board with this game right now. I'm pretty on board with this game. Um, yeah, yeah, I'm digging this right now. Actually, pretty good. What now? What is it now? Just before I grab this one, what is this? Reserve a guild, whatever. Access to expanded, yeah. Upgrade to a meh. See, that's not worth it to me. The only thing making this worth it is the physical collector's edition, but I don't really care that much. It's not that I don't care that much. It's that I don't think a physical collector's edition is going to jack up the price by what, $125? Is my math terrible? No, $75. Okay. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. All right. So this is what I'm going to do. All right. So this was my little spiel about the Crowfall MMO coming out. Honestly, I think it's. I'm gonna refresh this, see if they jumped up in the past hour I've been talking about it. Wow, they got another 300 backers, I think. Holy crap. Um, it looks good. I've never supported anything on Kickstarter before. I don't even think I have an account. I think I'm gonna actually throw down money for this game. I mean, some of the executive producers made three of my favorite games of all time, and one game I've never played, and another game I never played, but I heard was weird. Yeah, I'm giving this a thumbs up. I'm digging this right now. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and bookmark this right there. You sit right. Let's do this. Let's make it all nice. Crowfall Kickstarter. That's right. Yeah, you hang out right there. Okay. So right now I'm going to end this little thing and I'm going to start Darkest Dungeon in a minute. So I will be right back.